maybe NIO managed to turn the corner just in the right moment in time. Welcome back everybody, and especially shout out to my patrons who help to support this channel and keep it independent. And then also welcome to every new subscriber. By the way, I'm seeing in the analytics that too many people are watching but still haven't subscribed yet, so please do that. Also this way you make sure to not miss out on any new videos that I'm posting. On this channel we discuss China investment opportunities, small caps, bigger caps, lots of EV, of course, mainly focused on NIO. And now I want to discuss what's going on in the EV industry currently, what I'm seeing, how it's connected to NIO, but more in general, this huge challenge that new EV players are currently facing. And what's the latest development is that some of them are losing out. One of the examples is a player called Zhizi. So that's the SAIC and Alibaba-backed EV brand. I tested the cars during my time in Shenzhen and Shanghai. I really didn't like it too much, to be honest. It does have some exciting features, technology and software, and I think that's what gotten Volkswagen and Audi interested into this platform. It's Audi who decided to go for this SAIC-based platform, which is already a joint venture partner of Volkswagen, right? However, this EV brand is currently not doing very well in the market. On my last visit in Shenzhen, I actually photographed this graph, which was in a showroom where the brand actually showed off their sales in comparison to NIO and XPeng. And back then they did quite well, but that was before NIO transitioned to the new platform. And what can I say? The sales since then have fallen off a cliff, and in July they barely sold 1,500 vehicles and not even making it into popular rankings. That brand may actually go out of business, although the platform itself may not be as bad. At least Audi chose this platform, right? But now when we're looking also at XPeng and the Volkswagen deal, I said in my first video when that happened that it sort of seemed to me that XPeng is maybe giving up a little bit, right? And just literally a couple of days after the deal with Volkswagen was made, the main guy who's managing the ADAS development for XPeng is leaving the company. And so we can ask the question here, has Volkswagen been rug pulled here by those two new partners platforms that they've done? Both of them seemingly kind of been on a downward trend here. Who knows what the future brings? I mean, they are not per se bad, and I think Volkswagen might be able to come up with something there. Still, the outlook isn't great, and at the same time, this shows the big consolidation happening in the industry and how severe the competition is, and that some of these companies simply get eliminated. Luckily, it seems NIO is not one of them. However, NIO really needs to keep on the traction. I just made a Patreon-only video in which I'm speaking very, very frankly about what I'm observing about NIO on an operational level, and I do see quite a few challenges. At the same time, we see good and positive signs. For example, this NIO booth and setup with the lineup of cars right in front of a Li Auto store. So it does seem that NIO really kind of got the message, right? Now it's the time to perform. The transition is done. If they want to survive, now it's the time to thrive. So it's going to be a very, very important couple of weeks and months ahead. And with all of the consolidation, of course, these partnership questions are coming up. And as I've outlined in my video yesterday, well, it might be Mercedes and Daimler. However, I wouldn't buy into a hype here. And I think it's important to see how difficult this industry has gotten, and that NIO has just caught the right momentum here, but they need really to focus and keep it ongoing. So the big question for the stock and the share price here is, will NIO be able to execute on their own? Can they stay independent and keep on executing, following through on their plans? Or will NIO also be caught in this type of a consolidation, elimination game at some point? There are many puzzle pieces out there currently. For example, don't write off the Germans in China yet. Also Volkswagen, despite what I said with whom they're partnering and how, they could even come out with a battery swapping deal or something with JAC and NIO. Always keep these type of turns and twists in mind. China's very dynamic. And so with that, I think we're going to see lots of surprising news coming soon. I think the volatility here is still quite up high. The unknowns are still quite there, unfortunately. But at some point, we might see NIO evolve here as a winner in this industry. At least that's my personal bet. That's why I'm invested in the company. So let me know in the comments what you think, which way it will be, and whether or not NIO has a chance to survive at this current point. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next video.